now I have to edit this. If this video's long, it's probably gonna be long, so it probably will. I'm sorry.
So, yeah.
Am I in focus? Yeah. Well, I'm not in focus right now. So, am I? No. Am I? Okay, good. Welcome to day one of the Billy Wilderathon. So in this video, this marathon video can be me watching some brand new Billy Wilder films that I've now seen, and it is day one. And where is my phone? Oh, it's right here. So yeah, it is day one. Today it is November 1st. It's 2:30 p.m. So it is the first day of November, which is actually really exciting because the Criterion sale should be starting any day. So I hope my framing is good. Anyways, so yeah, in this video, I'm gonna take you a journey with me to watch a brand new Billy Wilder films I have not seen. There are 11 films that I currently own in my Blu collection that are brand new Billy Wilder films. Of course, I have seen, The Apartment, Some Like It Hot, Agent of Hole, Double Indemnity, all fantastic movie, especially The Apartment, which is a film I love and adore. Yeah, it's too bright. The exposure is too dim. It's too much. Um, I hope this. I'm looking at the monitor right here. So yeah, this can be up to cuff, raw, nothing too crazy. But this time I'm probably gonna use my camera instead of my phone. With previous marathon I did my 25 movie marathon and the other marathon, I used my phone. The quality is not as poor as with the camera. So yeah, let the marathon starts. Okay, I'm on the couch. I'm gonna do something really different from this marathon. So I wrote down the titles of the film and put in my mug, my Knives Out mug, which is a mug I adore. I have 11 films here, so my plan is to watch 2 movies a day or 3 if I have the energy. But we'll see how it goes because I really want to check out more Billy Wilder films that are new that I have not seen. So I have films and I have a list of films here, titles. I'm excited which the first film I'm gonna watch on day one. So my hands is in the mug. Oh man, please be. Is that one? Okay. Um, you'll check it out. Well, you cannot see. The first film I'm gonna watch is The 7-Year Itch. Yeah, actually, yeah. Let's grab the title. In my to be watched pile. Yeah, there it is. Bam! That is the first film I'm gonna watch in the marathon. That's The 7-Year Itch, starring Marilyn Monroe and Tom Ewell. Obviously, Dr. by Billy Wilder. So let's pop the disc in and let's get the marathon started with the first film of day one and the first film of the marathon. So that's The 7-Year Itch. Okay, the menus is on. I'm ready to go. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. So let's grab the remote and no, I don't want a commentary. Um, so yeah, let's do this. First film of the marathon. Yeah. Ugh. I mean, 50 minutes in the movie, I think. Yeah, 51 minutes in the movie, and I'm really am enjoying it. Oh, it is classic Billy Wilder. Um, but yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm just had to turn out the camera and just give you an update what I am so far on movie number 1, The 7-Year Itch. I'm 51 minutes in, and I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It literally brings a big smile on my face, honestly. So yeah, that's the update so far. It is currently 3:35 p.m. You cannot see because of the light. Yeah, there you go. But yeah.
Let's see if I remember this.
Just gonna continue watching the movie, and then when I finish this movie, I'm gonna let you know my thoughts on the movie when I finish this movie, obviously. But yeah. The first movie of the Billy Wilderathon is done. There you go. It's done, and let's talk about my thoughts on this movie. Let me what's that? I forgot. Now, for my thoughts on the 7-Year Itch, the first film, movie number 1 in the marathon, and I really enjoyed it. It's a good time. It had everything what you wanted in a Billy Wilder film. The dialogue is so very much a Billy Wilder film. I really do enjoy the main character, the main lead. What situation he's trying to do while he was all alone, while his wife and his child is on his way in the summer vacation, while he had to stay behind due for work and all that. And he came across Marilyn Monroe character in the same apartment building complex. He had a mild crush, if you will, but his wife told him not to smoke, not to drink, and not he keep telling himself, oh no, let's stay away from that. And they blossomed this kind of friendship between the main lead and Marilyn Monroe character, and all the shenanigans that he had to go through. It's just so much fun to watch. One of my favorite aspects of this movie is where the main character talks to himself about the situation that he deals with and what he thinks that's gonna happen if the situation goes bad, goes sideways. It's really, really fun. It had everything what you wanted in the Billy Wilder film. Although it's not my favorite of the Billy Wilder movie in his filmography, but it's still a good movie nonetheless. A 7/7.5 out of 10 stars, if you will, in that category, but nowhere near as The Apartment or something like Hot or Double Indemnity. Nowhere near that the top great movie like Ace in the Hole and such. But I really do enjoy it. The first film in the marathon started off with a bang, which is great. It's great to see that I watched the very first movie in the marathon, a good movie. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what the second movie of day 1. But first, I'm hungry. So it is currently 4:32 p.m. I'm gonna go get a quick lunch because I'm starving. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, this is not the end of day 1. I gotta watch the second film of day 1, basically. So yeah, I'm gonna get lunch and then we're gonna get back to the movie number 2 in the marathon. So heck yeah. I just came back from lunch. It is currently, let me check, 5:57, almost 6 p.m. I got my mug ready to go. So let's give it a troll. And I'm gonna pick movie number 2. So my hand is in and I'm just grabbing one. So let's see what it is. The Emperor Waltz. Let me grab that movie. So The Emperor Waltz will be movie number 2. Found it. It's released by King Lober. Boom. I'm looking at the monitor right there. So the monitor is right there. So like, I'm just making sure I'm in focus. There it is. The Emperor Waltz, starring Bing Crosby and John Fontaine. I heard not so good thing about this one. Is it a musical? I'm not sure. So I'm gonna pop this in and let's start movie number 2. Okay, the menu is on. Hi, you cannot see me, but there it is. The Emperor Waltz. Ooh, that is so exposed. There you go. you can see the Emperor Waltz is ready to go, and I'm gonna press play. I'm 36 minutes into the movie, and I'm just not feeling it, to be honest. What saved the movie for me is Bing Crosby, because he has the charisma and the energy. It's just I'm not feeling the story, to be honest. And it almost feel like it almost doesn't feel like this is a Billy Wilder film. You know, because Billy Wilder has a stamp, has a touch. It's just there's no touch of Billy Wilder-esque, if you will. It's just I'm not feeling it. I mean, I'm gonna try to finish this, but you know, I'm just not feeling it. I just want to let you know, giving you an update. So yeah, I'm 36 minutes in. I mean, 37 minutes in. Yeah. This could be possibly be the least favorite of Billy Wilder filmography, to be honest. So far, I watched. Who knows? I may like the movie in the end, but I'm just not feeling it. You know, I'm gonna try to power through this. It's a shame because you got a great actor and a great filmmaker as well, Billy Wilder and Ben Crosby. And I love the costume and the set design is great and all. It's just the story does not. I'm not feeling the story. Yeah. I'm gonna continue watching the movie and yeah. It's so weird because a couple of hours ago I watched the 7-Year Itch, which I really liked. Has a great Billy Wilder energy and great dialogue, witty dialogue. That Billy Wilder is really good at. Here it's like there's none of that. There's no Billy Wilder-esque. You know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna continue watching the movie. So yeah, I have 40 minutes left of this movie, and I paused the movie. Just need re-energize. It's just I'm not interested in this movie, to be honest. It's just I'm bored. I don't know. It's like it just doesn't feel Billy Wilder at all. Yeah, it's just there's some dogs. You can see I'm bored. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this movie. Oh, I got a text. Oh, it's 7:34. Right now, Well, you cannot see. It's 7:34 right now. PM. It's already night, and. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, I'm not interested in this movie. I'm not feeling it. So I'm gonna finish this movie, and I'm gonna let you know my more thoughts on the movie. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this movie. Thankfully, Bing Crosby saved the movie for me, and the dogs. As for the dogs saved the movie for me because I love dogs. So yeah. It's finally finished. Yay. Oh man, I would love to talk about it. Okay, let me adjust that. Am I in frame? Yes, I am. I can see I just barely finished the movie. Man, I struggled watching this movie, The Emperor Waltz. Starring Bing Crosby, also starring John Fontaine, as well as directed by Billy Wilder. This is it's confirmed that this will be my least favorite Billy Wilder film. It's just I never felt so uninterested in this film, in any film ever. Yes, there's some films in my collection, or I have seen some films that are very uninterested. That felt that I wasn't feeling it. This is another one. This is another film in the list of films that is so uninteresting to watch. It's just it didn't feel right for me. The story was not interesting, like I said. It's just this film does not feel a Billy Wilder film. You know what I mean? Like every Billy Wilder film I've seen has a Billy Wilder stamp on it. You know, the quirky, really dialogue, the energy to the edit pace, and the character that feels so energetic. None of that is in the movie. When this movie came out, 1948. So yeah, this is nowhere near The Apartment or Double Indemnity or Some Like It Hot. It's just it just feels weird that this just does not feel a Billy Wilder film, even though it was directed by Billy Wilder film. It does not feel like a Billy Wilder film at all. I do love the costume design and the productions design. They're all great. The sets are amazing and all that. And I think Bing Crosby saved the movie a little bit, because I think Crosby is a very charismatic performer. It's just the story just lacks a lot. It's just it drags a little bit too. It just there's no you know what I mean? There's no into this movie as I want it to be. I got it really cheap, so I have no problems. Because I want to own every Billy Wilder films in my collection. That'd be awesome. I'm missing a few. So, also the other film, the other moment that's kind of saved the movie a little bit for me is the dogs. Because I love dogs, and those two dogs are a highlight for me because I love dogs. So yeah, it's just it's not a hit. Coming after from seeing the 7-Year Itch, which I really enjoyed, very energetic, very Billy Wilder film. But this does not feel Billy Wilder film at all. It's very drastically different. It's not great. I'm kind of glad I saw it, the film. You know what I mean? Like seeing one of the least popular Billy Wilder films. So yeah, this one definitely go lower in the ranking of Billy Wilder films that I've seen so far. It's just not what I want it to be good. I wanted to like this movie, but it's like no, it's let me feel very uninterested and it's just I was not feeling this movie. There's a couple moments I just paused the movie and just trying to taking a moment, breathe, and just start thinking about it. And I was using my phone most of the time because it was kind of dull. Quite frankly, there's not a lot going on, and I want it to be good. It's just yeah, it's not great. That's what I'm trying to say. To sum it up, it's not great. Yeah. That is the Emperor Waltz. This is the end of movie number 2, and I think this will be the end of day 1. So 2 movies so far. I'm missing, so that's 11, 10. So I'm missing 9 more films to go for Billy Wilder film. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, but for you guys will be like 5 seconds. So yeah, it is currently 8:17, November 1st, 8:17 p.m. at night. I just finished watching The Emperor Waltz, the second movie of the marathon. Turned out to be a disappointment. So yeah, I'm gonna change my pajamas and have a relaxed night and sleep, and I'll be back for day 2 of the Billy Wilderathon. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It is day 2, November 2nd. It is currently almost 3 p.m. So we'll continue on with the Billy Wilderathon, and my mug ready to go. Man, I'm really excited for Knives Out 2. I'm dying to see that movie. I already bought my tickets to see that movie on on theaters, which is pretty exciting. So they shake. Um, so what will be the third movie of the marathon? So let's grab one. It is one. The next film. This is gonna be the long film. Okay. It is Irma la Douce. Or Irma la Douce. Um. So there it is. That's the movie number 3. Let me put my mug. Let me grab the movie. Let me grab the movie. There it is. I mean, it's starring Jack Lemmon, an actor I love. There it is, Irma la Douce, or Douce. I don't know how to pronounce that. So it is 143 minutes. So that's about. Let me check the runtime on IMDb because I'm dumb. Let me check. We have Irma la 2 hours and 27 minutes. Okay, that's like the longest Billy Wilder movie I've seen. I'm not sure. Yeah, Jack Lemmon. This better be good because The Emperor Waltz was not great. So, movie number 3, Irma la Douce. Let's get on to this. Let's get on to day 2. Let's begin day 2. Let's do this. Yeah. So it is now 3:01. So let's do this. I'm 56 minutes into the movie and I just got Pan Express. So I'm enjoying a brand new Billy Wilder film and Pan Express. So yeah.
Get out of here. What is it? I know about you.
As you can see, the movie has ended. Now let's talk about my thoughts on the movie while I adjust the camera. Hi. Oh, it's a little off center. Let me fix that. Excuse me while I fix the camera angle because I am a snob about it. Okay. Better. Yay. So I can see I just finished watching Irma la Douce. So it is 6:47 p.m. I started watching around. I forgot what time I started watching it. I had to take a pause in the movie in the middle of the movie because I had to go grab a lunch for me and eat because I was starving. And now I'm back. So it's 6:47 p.m. I really enjoyed it. I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I think what makes the movie work for me is Jack Lemmon. Love him. He's a fantastic comedic actor. He can do no wrong. And this is very much a Billy Wilder film because the previous film that I saw last night is The Emperor Waltz. That is not a Billy Wilder film. This, however, it is very much in the vein of Billy Wilder film, directed by Billy Wilder. Fashion, so I really enjoyed it. I had a great time watching this film. Really enjoyed it. Jack Lemmon made the film work. I really love the chemistry between the two main leads in the movie and how it blossomed over time in the entire runtime. How Jack Lemmon character had to lie to her many different times and pretend to be another person. It's all craziness that has all Billy Wilder stamp on it. I really enjoyed it. I just had a great time watching it. Definitely much better than the Emperor Waltz. But if I have one con, I do have one con, is that it is a good movie, but it's a tad bit too long. I think what could work, it could cut 20 minutes in the movie, just 20 minutes. Maybe the movie will flow even better. There's some couple scenes that drags a little bit. But overall, I really enjoyed it. I had a great time watching Irma la Douce. Just really a good time. It's a really good movie. It's a good movie. Not great. Almost near great, but it's a tad bit too long for a Billy Wilder film, for this type of movie. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. And, Jack Lemmon is great. He always will be great in anything that I've seen so far. So, yeah. That is the third movie of the marathon, now we get on to the fourth movie on the marathon. So I have my mug here, and let's pick what the fourth movie of this marathon. I have the energy. Woo! So okay, let's do this. What's gonna be? What's gonna be? What's gonna be? The Fortune Cookie. Okay. I believe this was another Jack Lemmon movie. Let me check. Hi. Yeah, I have my Billy Wilder movies here ready to go. The Fortune Cookie. Yes, it is another Jack Lemmon film. Also co-starring Walter Matthau. There it is, The Fortune Cookie. Boom. Yeah, it's another 2-hour movie, like close to 2 hours. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. But it had Jack Lemmon, so hopefully Jack Lemmon will save the movie. Yeah, I have not seen this movie. I've never seen this movie, and cannot wait to check it out. So on to movie number 4. That is the Fortune Cookie. Right now I'm gonna take a break. I need to go to the restroom, grab water, and then on to movie number 4. Well, there you have it. That's the end of the Fortune Cookie. Pause. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, let's talk about it. Let me adjust it because. Oh, how do I look? Let me grab the monitor. Awesome. I'm in focus. Cool. I just want to make sure I'm in focus. Heck yeah, I am. Okay, you can see that I just finished watching the Fortune Cookie. Let me grab the Blu-ray so you can see. Yeah, I already put it in my Kindle Nova collection already. There it is. The Fortune Cookie is clear. The Fortune Cookie has just been watched and finished, starring Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau. It's meh. It's meh. Yeah. I wanted to like it. There's good ideas, but it fell flat for me. I do love Jack Lemmon in this. I mean, Jack Lemmon is always gonna be a highlight for me because he's a great actor. I really love him. He's so entertaining. It's just the story. It's very rocky. It doesn't feel solid at all. There is a story there, but it's like it fell flat for me. It's very dull at times. I do like the friendship between Jack Lemmon character and Boom Boom, one of the football player. Jack Lemmon character befriends with the football player that gave him an accident. But Walter Matthau character wanted to lie something about it. He just wanted money because he's a lawyer. It's just also Walter Matthau character is and Jack Lemmon character they related to each other. That Jack Lemmon character, that's his brother-in-law in the movie, and Walter Matthau character is sort of played like an asshole situation in the movie. It's just I don't buy him. I don't trust him. He's just playing an asshole just for wanting to get the money. That's it. He just want to get the money. As well as Jack Lemmon character ex-wife, she just want to get money. That's all. It's just the only good character who's been stuck in this situation that he does not want to do it is Jack Lemmon character. That's what I like about this movie. The only thing I like about this movie is Jack Lemmon in this movie, and that is it. I think there's some good direction and some good cinematography, but the overall main problem in this movie is the story. The story is rocky and it's not polished, nor it doesn't feel that it's just dull. It's just feel dull and boring, to be honest. There's not a lot of exciting scenes as I wanted to. You can see, I mean, there's some moments in the movie that it was supposed to be like funny or exciting, but it doesn't feel like that. Especially when one of the lawyers is spying on Jack Lemmon character, their camera and all that. Well, they're supposed to be a comedic duo, but it doesn't feel that it's comedic duo, even though it's supposed to be like comedic duo. But you know, whatever. In the end, this movie is meh. It's not one of Billy Wilder's best, nor the strongest in his filmography. It tried to be funny. You know, it's like there are ideas, there are good ideas, but it felt flat. And I do like Jack Lemmon character. I kind of wish they'd done more with Jack Lemmon character because they're focusing more on Walter Matthau character. He's kind of like the main focus, but even though I kind of wish this movie was more in the comedic screwball, because there are potential to be greatness in this movie. The idea is good. I just wanted more out of it. I was kind of hoping for a comedic, like comedy screwball type of movie, like Jack Lemmon is stuck in a wheelchair or stuck in his braces, like he cannot move. There's comedic potential for there. Yeah, it's meh. I was not interested in this movie. So we got a pattern going on in day 1 and day 2, which is today. So the first movie is good, but when I pick the second movie of the day, it's meh or bad. So this is meh. So it's like very similar to The Emperor Waltz, because I did not like that movie at all. But there's some moments I like Bing Crosby and the sets and the costume. Similar to this, the story is meh. I was not interested in it. There was some potential, but it felt flat. But the only thing I like about it, Jack Lemmon, and that is it. Yeah, it's not one of Billy Wilder's best. So that's that. So that's the end of day 2, and this is movie number 4. So we ended day 2 with another disappointment, like the Ember Waltz, which is kind of funny. I want like a hit, you know. I really liked the 70 Itch, and I really liked Irma La Douche, but not so much with the Emperor Waltz and now the Fortune Cookie. But thankfully, Jack Lemmon character saves the movie for me because I really do like him at all. I really do like him overall. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the Fortune Cookie, and that's the end of day 2, like I said, and I'll see you on day 3. So what time is it? It is currently 9:16 p.m. So yeah. Okay. Hi. It is November 3rd. It is currently almost 1:30 p.m. It is day 3 on the Billy Wilderathon. I have my mug ready to go. Right now, so far, I'm planning to watch one movie today because there's a movie I'm going to watch in the movie theater that starts 5 p.m. It is currently almost 1:30 p.m. So I have a time crunch right now. It's a brand new film directed by Martin McDonagh, called The Banshees of the Inisherin. But I'm really excited to watch that film in a theater. So let's get right into it. Without further ado, let's pick movie number 5. Okay, my hands is in there. The suspense is killing. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, here we go. It is movie number 5 will be The Front Page. The front page has been chosen. Yeah. Bam. Okay, cool. Yeah, another Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau collaboration. Cannot wait. It is 105. Okay, that's a good runtime for me to check out. So yeah, on to The Front Page. Movie number 5 of the marathon have been chosen. So yeah, let's get right into it. Well, there you have it. Just finished watching The Front Page. My fifth movie of this marathon, the Billy Wilderathon. And I gotta admit, I really enjoyed it. It's actually a decent little film. I was shocked that when this movie was about to start and when the story kicks in, the story sounds familiar, looks familiar. I was like, what is this? Why this looks familiar? It turned out that there's another version of similar story, the same source, that is from His Girl Friday, which is released by the Criterion Collection. It's actually right there. Let me grab it right now. Yeah, there it is. There it is. His Girl Friday, which is a great black and white film directed by Hal Hawks and starred Cary Grant and Rosalind Russell. Fantastic film, wonderful. And then yeah, like when I started watching this movie, I was like, this looks and sounds familiar. Like, what is it? Why can I think of a movie that looks familiar and turned out to be His Girl Friday? In this edition of the Criterion edition, it included the 1940 version of, the 1931 version of The Front Page, which is, I believe, the original film, and this is the remake. So, this is the third version of the same source material from, it's based on a play by Ben Hecht and Charles MacArthur. They both said that in there, so it's the same source material. And I actually really enjoyed it. I had a great time watching it. I really liked the dynamic between Jack Lemmon character and Walter Matthau character more than in the Fortune Cookie, because Walter Matthau character in the Fortune Cookie, he played like an asshole. Here, he played like he wanted to get the story out. He wanted to get the story ready to go, and he trying to convince Jack Lemmon character to stay in the same job, but Jack Lemmon character wanted to get married. He finally found a girl of his dreams, basically. And I really enjoy that dynamic more. But I gotta admit, while I enjoy this movie, while I enjoy the Billy Wilder version of The Front Page, I gotta admit, I actually prefer His Girl Friday more than The Front Page, because I love this movie more. I love the Hal Hawks direction. I love Cary Grant. I really enjoyed the more energetic fashion in this movie more than The Front Page. But The Front Page has more a Billy Wilder dialogue into them, and that's what makes this film very enjoyable. It had a Billy Wilder fashion, the dialogue so fast and quick, and by the time I finished this movie, it flew by really quickly. Like, I was shocked by that. I was like, wow, this is very fast paced, and I actually like that. There's energy, there's dialogue, and the fast paced dialogue, boom, bam, bam. And I really do enjoy the dynamic between not Billy Wilder, I'm trying to say, Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau character. But it's still a good, decent film. But obviously, His Girl Friday is better. I have not seen the 1931 version of The Front Page, but I would like to check that one out. But for now, I've seen His Girl Friday and Billy Wilder version from the Front Page. So that's what I have right now, currently in my brain, and I just enjoy His Girl Friday more than this version, but I still enjoy this a whole lot. I love the way it was shot. It was shot gorgeously, and it feels like you're watching a stage play. That's how it feels like watching the Billy Wilder version, like a stage play. I really enjoyed it. Had a great time. It is fast paced. It flew by really quickly. It doesn't feel like an hour 44 minutes. It feels like an hour 30 minutes at least. It flew by really quickly. I was really shocked by that. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. But you just cannot help it to see that it is a similar story that you've seen before. It reminded me of his the same story as His Girl Friday, and I already knew how it can end and all that because of His Girl Friday. So yeah, I actually prefer His Girl Friday over this film. So overall thoughts, I really enjoyed it. So yeah, another good Billy Wilder film, but it's not great because the source material is very familiar. It's very the same thing, but with a Billy Wilder touch. You know what I mean? Yeah, I enjoyed it. So I'm gonna take a break from this marathon because I'm gonna head out to the movie theaters really soon. It is currently 3:32 p.m. The movie starts at 5. So right now I'm just gonna catch up with emails and all that. And then after I get out of the movie theaters, I'm probably gonna watch the second Billy Wilder movie of the day. And yeah, and then that will end day 3. So yeah. Yeah. Okay, I just came back from the movie theaters and Chick-fil-A for dinner. And I thought The Banshees of the Inisherin was really great. Starring Brendan Gleeson and Colin Farrell. Really great movie. I really enjoyed it. But let's continue on with the Billy Wilderathon. So I have my Knives Out mug ready to go. What's gonna be movie number 6? Yeah, movie number 6. Yeah, check it out. And that's my blanket right here. Sometimes I like to get cozy with my blanket while watching movies. So the next movie will be. I'm really excited. Okay, the movie has been chosen. Let's see what it is. It is Sabrina. I have a friend that actually has the same name, Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina will be the next movie of this marathon. Let me grab the movie. Boom. Okay, cool. Oh, this is a great cast. Humphrey Bogart is in this, as well as Audrey Hepburn and William Holden. Yeah, Sabrina, let's get into this. I think this is a romantic movie. But yeah, Sabrina. Sabrina will be the movie number 5. Oh, no, actually movie number 6. 1, 2, that's day 1. 3, 4, that's day... Yeah, movie number 6 of the marathon. Wow, my brain's not functioning right now. But yeah, Sabrina will be movie number 5. 6. Sabrina will be movie number 6 in the marathon. Cannot wait. Because Humphrey Bogart and Audrey Hepburn's in it, and I love both of the actors. Especially Audrey Hepburn, really great actress. Would like to see more of. So yeah, Sabrina. Yeah, let's get right into it. Let's get into this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Yay, that's the end of Sabrina. My monitor is backwards. There you go. Now I can see myself. It is late, so. Well, it is 10:40 p.m. and I just finished watching Sabrina, directed by Billy Wilder, starring Audrey Hepburn and Humphrey Bogart, and I thought it was great. I really like this one. It is charming to watch. Really enjoyable. I really thoroughly enjoy it. This could be my favorite film of this marathon so far. Probably first place so far. So really enjoyable. I love how the story takes place, and how Sabrina, the main character played by Audrey Hepburn, who fell in love, have a massive crush on David Larrabee. But things, it's tough for her because David Larrabee is engaged to another woman, and then it's kind of like a love triangle going on. And then, but all of a sudden, Sabrina goes out on a date. Well, not a date, like hang out with Linus Larrabee, the older brother of David. And there's a spark. There's a real spark ignited that Sabrina didn't expect, nor Linus didn't expect. And I really enjoyed it because Linus trying to separate Sabrina and David apart so they can deal with the original plan that David need to marry this I believe his name Elizabeth Taylor, to do like a family merger, because David Linus' family name Larrabee is part of this big company, very big established company trying to do like a merger deal between Taylor's family and Larrabee family. But the unexpected thing happened that Sabrina is in love with David, but something suddenly switched her opinion to secretly like almost like confusion, very confused that is do I love Linus more than David because of that weird spark that she has, and I really love the journey how Sabrina goes played out from this kind of like a stalker, almost, but then she had to move to Paris to do like a cooking school, and she came back being like a different person, and Linus, well, not Linus, David just immediately fell in love with her because how she different it is, how she's changed. It's really fun. I really do enjoy the story and the characters, and this film obviously had Billy Wilder touch all over the place. Some of the character, the story, the dialogue is all there that you wanted. But this is a love triangle movie for real, and I really enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a great time, and there was a lot of moments in the movie I had a big smile on my face. And because I was really enjoying the movie, I was really engaged. Obviously, Humphrey Bogart is great as always, and definitely as well as Audrey Hepburn, who is a fantastic actress. Obviously, she's adorable, she's pretty, and you immediately buy this character Sabrina, rooting for her to find the love that she always wanted to have. Because in the beginning of the movie, she's alone, she's lonely, she wanted a boyfriend so badly, she wanted to date David so badly, but she can't because she's a chauffeur daughter, because of that. And also, David's dating another person that she could not, get what she wanted. And then it's really fun. I really enjoy this. This is classic, black and white, romantic, kind of like a romantic comedy, but not really. And but with a Billy Wilder footprint on hand, touch, if you will. I really love this. I really do. I think this is a great movie. Yeah, I had a great time. I really enjoyed Sabrina. I immediately fell in love with the story. I knew when as soon the story picks on, I knew I'm gonna love this movie. Like, there's enjoyment factor into this. There's really a enjoyment factor into the story that had me engaged and just want to see how it's gonna end. And it's a really nice, charming little film. Really delightful. Really, I had a great time, and it really did lighten my mood up. Honestly, because I had a big smile on my face, and I love Audrey Hepburn character. Like what she go through, what's her journey go through. She matured over time in the movie, and how Humphrey Bogart character Linus, how he blossomed into something that he never thought he would have. Because he's a businessman, he focused on the family name, and he's into that. He's kind of like the next, legacy. He wanted to be like his father, basically. I really enjoyed it. I thought Sabrina was great. Really enjoyed it. Just had a great time. Oh, I kind of geeked out when Humphrey Bogart character Linus mentioned the 7-Year Itch. That's a film that Billy Wilder directed it. I thought it was a cool meta way to put when he said that line. I was like, whoa, that is so weird. I'm watching Billy Wilder into the Billy Wilder film that existed in that world. I thought it was pretty cool for me. I was like, oh, 7-Year Itch. I just saw that a couple of days ago. I love that movie. I thought it was great. Yeah, really, obviously it's really well directed. Also, obviously, like I mentioned, really, I love the performances. It made the film even better. It's just the script was great. Really perfectly well written script and a perfect runtime because this is the type of movie that I felt right. Really directed by Billy Wilder, obviously, and the performances were so much fun for me to watch. It's charming and delightful, and it's a romantic comedy. Really, it is a romantic comedy in a way, but with a little bit of dramatic moments. And I had a great time watching it. It's enjoyable. It's engaging. It's delightful. It's charming. I just really enjoy Sabrina. I think Sabrina gonna be stuck in my head for quite a while, but I wouldn't say as masterpiece as The Apartment or Some Like It Hot or The Double Indemnity, but it's close near there. So yeah, Sabrina, that is movie number 6 in the Billy Wilderathon, and that's the end of day 3. Tomorrow, day 4. Tomorrow, day 4, November 4th, is the start of the Criterion sale. If you're watching this, I think the Criterion sale is still going on, but tomorrow will be the beginning of the Criterion sale because it's going to start, which is really exciting because I have a couple of titles I really want to get, and some of them will be upgrades. But yeah, it is currently 10:48, almost 11 p.m. I think I'm gonna take a shower and just relax and enjoy the night. I want to sleep, and yeah, that's the end of day 3, and I'll see you on day 4. Okay, so it is day 4, November 4th of 2022. It is currently 5:39. It's a bit late for the Billy Wilderathon because I went to Barnes& Noble and I was out an hour ago. I picked up 4 Criterions because today, November 4th, it's the start of the Criterion 50% off sale. I hope you are getting some Criterions. But if you're watching this right now, I think the sale is still going on. So, get my mug ready. Let's watch movie number 7, I think. So, yeah, it is movie number 7. So, yeah, it is movie number 7. My brain. And then, also I ate lunch and then I had to wash some dishes, do the laundry, adult stuff. So I just need 5 more films. Yeah, 5 more Billy Wilder film to go. So that's really exciting. Okay. What's gonna be? Okay. It is how chosen. Let me see. 5 Grave of Cairo. 5 Grave of Cairo. Let me grab the movie. There it is. Bam, 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 bam. That's the next film. Movie number 7 in the Billy Wilderathon. 5 Grave to Cairo. The next 6 minutes, an hour 30. So cool. Yeah, let's get right into it. I have nothing to say because I have no idea what movie. I have no idea what movie is this. So yeah, let's get right into it. Yay, that's the end of 5 Graves of Cairo. Hi. Let me adjust that. Bam. Yeah, okay, cool. Anyways, yeah, I just got done watching 5 Graves of Cairo, and I really enjoyed it. And my shock, it flew by really quickly. It currently 7:22, and I've watched this movie around 5:30ish. It flew by really quickly, and I'm very impressed by that. Because really fast-paced, moving film that there's a lot going on. I really enjoyed watching 5 Graves of Cairo. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had, I was so engaged in the movie where you're rooting for the main lead, who is a British soldier. How you say it? He got how to say this? Let me grab my Blu-ray because the synopsis of the Blu-ray is better than what I say. Trying to explain. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so in this movie, we come across with this British soldier who had been deserted in the middle of nowhere and came across this hotel, this abandoned hotel. Just left with the owner and the maid in the film who had rescued this soldier played by Franchot Tony, the main lead. The main lead of the movie. Well, that's not him. That's a bad guy. And they, the owner and the maid just helped him out by the sunstroke that he has. But while they're helping him out, Moose and the Farid, trying to help this British soldier keep him alive and all that, the German arrived to the hotel and taken over basically, and Farid trying to hide him basically. This British soldier who has been injured and very tiresome and very low energy, and taking him to basically keep him safe. And then it's about this British soldier trying to pretend to be somebody else and just trying to be a spy, if you will, on the German soldier, and trying to see him, and also we see him survive, and trying to figure out how to plan this to get away from them, and then so the British soldiers can go back to his base and try and take him over. And it's just a really engaging watch to see the British soldier pretend to be somebody else while while spying on the German soldiers. It's just so cool and so really engaging watch that you just see how he analyzed the situation while he's pretending to be somebody else. I thought it was really fun. It's basically not a war movie. That's what I like about this film. It's not a full-on war movie. It's about this British man who's just trying to, spy the German soldier while he's pretending to be somebody else. That is it. That's the simplest it can go for as a war movie. But it's not really a war movie. It's a kind of like a spy thriller in a way, but really enjoyable watch. And the performance all across the board is fantastic. And I was kind of geeked out by the cast. Some of it are very familiar faces, from Eric von Stroheim, who was in Sunset Boulevard, which I love. And you got Peter Van Eyck, who was in The Wages of Fear. This is a phenomenal film. And a great story, very engaging story that is just so riveting to watch, and how it ends. And I really enjoyed it. This is Billy Wilder's best movie, but obviously not. It's not nowhere near the masterpieces at the other one, but it's a great film, really great. Thoroughly enjoyed it. 96 minutes, it flew by really quickly, and that what makes the film so great, because it's a very engaging and tight and script that just flew by really quickly. And because it's a very simple story, it's set place in one location most of the part in the hotel. I really enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had a great time watching this. Yeah, that's movie number 7. Yeah, movie number 7 of the Billy Wilderathon. It's a great one. I really enjoyed it. I had a great time. I keep saying the same words over and over again in this mini review. I know. This is why I'm not a critic. I'm more of a movie watcher, being a movie fan, and I say I'm not a critic. So I try my best trying to be better at that. But sorry if I'm repeating a bunch of words. And it is what it is for me, because I'm not smart, because I don't have an extensive vocabulary. But whatever, it is what it is. But all I can say, I had a great time. I love this. I had a fun time. I highly recommend. Really enjoyed this. Don't expect a war movie, even though it looks like a war movie, but it's not a war movie. So yeah, that's 5 Grave to Cairo. Okay, now we're on to movie number 8. We have 4 more movies. Well, we have 4 more Billy Wilder movies to go. So yeah, movie number 8 have been chosen. The Last Weekend. That is the Best Picture winner. Oh yeah, and also Dr. by Billy Wilder, of course, but starring Ray Milland. And then you grab the Blu-ray. I'm actually really excited for this one, because the Best Picture winner. My goal. That's one of my goals for me, is to watch the entire Best Picture winners from Wings and from the recent, I believe, Coda. Last Weekend, here we go. Starring Ray Milland. Yeah, Academy Award winner, Best Picture, right here in the bottom, right there. Really looking forward to seeing this. But yeah, let's get into The Last Weekend. I just got done watching The Lost Weekend, starring Ray Milland, directed by Billy Wilder. What an emotional roller coaster of a film. So much to talk about and so much feelings about The Lost Weekend. I loved it. It is an incredible film about a man who is a struggling writer, but at the same time he is a struggling alcoholic. He into alcohol. He just loves to drink and drink and drink, and get to the point that he will get drunk easily. But to the point the whole one time, that's where the point that he hit the lowest point of his life. He has a girlfriend, Helen, trying to convince him not to drink. Also, as well, his brother Rick, who trying to convince him not to drink anymore, and also Nat, who owns a bar, trying to convince him not to drink. But Don, played by Ray Milland, wanted to drink. He no, give me alcohol. I want those. I want that. I want to drink that because it's powerful. It's a powerful film. It's a grounded film about a character who is struggling, but he just can not keep it up. He just all he wants is to drink and drink and drink and drink. Even when he tried to find money and trying to sell things, and he just all he wants and think about is, alcohol. That's all he wants. It's a great character piece. It is a beautiful and yet heartbreaking character piece. Showcase of a man who struggles a lot in the movie, that I was engaged watching it. My eyes were wide open, rooting for him, trying to get rid of this evil thing about alcohol that just basically ruined his life and his image, and that his brother is kind of like stepping away from him because of his struggles of alcohol, and then Helen is the only person that's left that is truly still believes in him. But Don is like, he just want to continue drinking, but Helen is not giving up. She would not giving up on him, and she is willing to do everything right for him to help him. And I love Helen in this movie. He's a human being, she sees what he's been through, what he's going on, because Don, the character, his life is not really going anywhere because he's a struggling writer. It's not really taking off that he wanted to. That's why alcohol is taking over his life basically. And in the movie, there's a line. There's two Dons in the world. One Don the drunk and Don the writer. And Don the drunk is basically taking over Don the writer. And it's just a powerful performance by Ray Milland. It shows that he has ability, many his expression, his emotion, and you see him, the character that he played, Don Burnham. You can see in the film that he is a human being with struggles, a lot of struggles. I was like, this is no fun and exciting like other Billy Wilder movies that I really enjoy, like Five Graves of Cairo or Sabrina, a very wonderful, delightful romantic comedy. Here, this is a heavy movie about an alcoholic. I mean, I'm really happy that I'm 23 years old and I don't drink nor smoke. I'm kind of happy I don't do that kind of stuff. But seeing Ray Milland character Don, you just cannot help it just to feel sad for him, and me as an audience want to root for him and just say, get help, dude. I keep telling on my TV screen, just telling the character Don, just basically saying, please get help. You need help. And it's like he's going so many downfalls around. It's a beautiful, I wouldn't say beautiful, but it's a powerful story arc. character arc that we see go through, and in the middle of the movie we see a flashback about how his alcoholic grows and how Don met Helen, and it's brilliant. And one of my favorite scenes, there's two favorite scenes. One when he was in opera play, and he was seeing the play, the stage, and then all he thinks about is alcohol, that beer that he won. Because in the stage play, the characters on the stage play, the opera, that's going on, all the actors in the stage play were drinking alcohol. That's all he sees. That's all he wants. That's all he sees. And we see this close shot of like struggling, like he cannot hold it together, but he just wants to leave and get drunk. And then my other favorite scene is we see that he's finally all alone in the apartment, and he's trying to hide one of the beers. He's hide it, and it's like one shot, one take, one. The camera moves forward and forward. We see it, and then go to close shot of his face, and he goes insane. It's a powerful shot that immediately there's a story right there. It doesn't need dialogue. All we need is his expression and his emotion, and that's where the story is told. This is a phenomenal film. I loved it for how grounded it is, for how matured it is for a Billy Wilder film. Obviously, some Billy Wilder films are different from another. You got some like a Heart, which is a comedy. You got the apartment, which is a dramedy. There's some moment, but it's still a drama. But The Lost Weekend is full-on drama. There's no comedic moments. It's all about the characters and the character and the character. That's what The Lost Weekend is all about, and I love that for that reason, because Billy Wilder filmography so far that I've seen so far, like Double Indemnity, Film Noir, The Apartment, and Some Like It Hot, he had a very variety of filmography. He had many films that's very different from another. And The Last Weekend is a full-on drama and won Best Picture, and it is a very well deserved Best Picture winner. I totally I totally agree on that choice. It deserved that Best Picture winner. Did Ray Milland win an Oscar? Let me go IMDb, because I'm really curious about that. Because he gave a very phenomenal performance. You immediately buy him as an alcoholic. I've seen a couple films from Ray Milland, The Big Clock, The Ministry of Fear. That's a first Latin movie. He won 4 Oscars. Yes, he won for Best Actor in a Leading Role. And also, Billy Wilder won for Best Director as well. And as well, Billy Wilder won for Best Writing Screenplay with Charles Brackett, who also co-wrote the screenplay. So, one for Best Picture, and one for Best Actor in a Leading Role for Ray Milland, and one for Best Director for Billy Wilder, and one for Best Writing Screenplay with Charles Brackett and Billy Wilder. Well deserved, especially Ray Milland and Billy Wilder. The Lost Weekend is a perfect showcase how great director Billy Wilder is. Like, it shows that he understands filmmaking really extremely well. There's a really wonderful shot of a close-up shot of his eye, Ray Milland's eye, like he goes insane, and it's well lit, it's well directed. It's like it shows like Billy Wilder as a director, he has a very variety of it. Here, as a director, Billy Wilder directed The Lost Weekend. You show that this is the matured side of filmmaking, because he wanted to take this seriously, and it did. My overall thoughts on The Lost Weekend is incredible. I loved it. Ray Milland is phenomenal. The direction is exceptional. Everything about this movie is really exceptional. It is a matured film. In Billy Wilder filmography for sure. I really love the character journey. Even though it's a very depressing, sad character journey, but it is a engaging watch, if you will. Not like engaging, like really exciting watch. Like engaging in a way that you just want to see how the character go through and what the journey he go through, and the high and lows. I just watched a character who goes that just hit the bottom barrel like of his life. He just hit the lowest point of his life, and despite being that he had a supporters like surround him with Helen and Rick trying to convince him, and also Nat trying to convince him like stop doing this. And yeah, it's a phenomenal film, wonderful. It's a totally masterpiece. Wow, it's just brilliant, and I really want to check out more Millen for roles. But yeah, wow, it's an incredible film. Really emotional roller coaster of a film, but phenomenal nonetheless. That's the end of day 4. One good movie and the other is a fantastic movie. Yeah, we ended this day 4 strong, which is great. So I think day 5 tomorrow could be the very last of the Billy Wilderathon, because I just need 3 more films, 3 Billy Wilder films, and so I might do 3 films tomorrow. So that could be really exciting. So I'm just happy. It's going fast. This whole week have been nothing but Billy Wilder films, which is awesome. So yeah, that's the end of day 4. End up with really strong, and yeah. Okay, it is day 5, November 5th. It's currently 3 p.m. This could be the last day of the Billy Wilderathon. So, and also it's the Saturday, so I'm wearing my hoodie, my sweatpants, because that's the feeling of I don't want to go anywhere today. I just want to stay in my apartment and just watch Billy Wilder movies, the rest of the Billy Wilder movies. So here you go. The very last remaining. I have 3 more films to go, and that is it. That's the end of the marathon. So I'm hoping I can finish it today. If not, tomorrow. But that's fine. So here we go. What's gonna be? What's the first one for today? The movie has been chosen. A Foreign Affair. So there it is. A Foreign Affair. Starring a great cast. Got Jean Arthur and Marlene Dietrich. Both fantastic actresses that I really enjoy. I never heard of John Lund, but let's get right into it. Let's not waste any time. Let's start watching this movie, and hopefully we'll finish this marathon today. That's the end of A Foreign Affair. Let's share my thoughts on it, and yeah, that's the end of. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm talking about right now, but yeah, let's get on the couch and whatever. Here. Yeah, I just finished watching A Foreign Affair, and I really liked it. I enjoyed it. I really did. It's not great, but I really enjoyed how Jean Arthur character is so oblivious going on, because all she focuses is finding who this Erica character is, played by Marlene Dietrich. John Lund character, John Pringle, trying to protect him and trying to lie to Jean Arthur character, I believe. Yeah, Phoebe. That's the character. But something happened that Phoebe, out of nowhere, fell in love with. Is now falling in love with John Lund character Pringle. But Pringle does not love him. But Jean Arthur character does not know that he's not in love with her. But Pringle is in love with Marlene Dietrich's character. It's like a kind of sort of like a love triangle, but it's not. But I really enjoy watching Jean Arthur character being oblivious going on. She doesn't realize that Pringle, Captain John Pringle is kind of protecting himself basically, and I really enjoyed it. It's not bad at all. It's not great either, but it's a really good film, and I really enjoyed, especially the ending. I really liked the ending of the film. It kind of went into like a slapstick, well, not like a comedy screwball, but entire runtime of the movie is not really a screwball comedy. It's more like a drama. But yeah, I really enjoyed a great cast, and yeah, that's my thoughts on the Foreign Fair. And now we go on to the next movie of the marathon. Two more films, and that's it. It is currently 5:18 p.m. Let me check. I don't know why I'm doing that. Yeah. Pick a movie, and the next movie will be Love in the Afternoon has been chosen. Let me grab the movie that's on the floor right now. Love in the Afternoon. Carrie Cooper, Audrey Hepburn. Ooh, another Audrey Hepburn. Well, I knew that Audrey Hepburn's in this movie. I just got excited when I read her name. I'm like, yes, another Audrey Hepburn movie I want to see. And yeah, this is almost 2 hours. I'm gonna get into this right now because I really want to finish this marathon so badly. But I'm having a good time because I've been watching a lot of brand new Billy Wilder films. So let's get right into Love in the Afternoon. Movie number 10? Yeah, movie number 10, I think. Or 9. I lost track of the numbers right now. But yeah, Love in the Afternoon. I'm gonna have to pause the movie right now. It is currently almost 6 p.m. and I'm in 31 minutes into the movie. I am enjoying it so far. But yeah, we're gonna talk more. My thoughts on when the movie is finished. Right now, the main reason why I've decided to pause the movie because I'm starving. I'm gonna cook some dinner. Cause I'm starving. Your boy's starving. But so far, 30 minutes into the movie, I am really enjoying it. I get excited because I get to see another Audrey Hepburn movie. Cause I think she's a great actress. I really adore her. I think she's cute. But not only she's cute and all that, but she's a great actress. She's really good. Audrey Hepburn is great. And in the beginning of the movie, I was like, okay, where the story is going? Because the title said Love in the Afternoon. I was like, where's the story gonna go? And then, because Audrey Hepburn character, Fathers, is a photographer detective. And then he was assigned to spy on Carrie Cooper. Is it Gary Cooper? Yeah, Gary Cooper. Character who is rich, who is a rich man, and he's having an affair with detective client wife, basically. That they're dating, basically, and then I was like, okay, where's this story going? I was like, okay, where's the Love of the Afternoon? 31 minutes in, I'm really enjoying it so far. Is it Carrie Cooper? Or Carrie? I always, man, my brain is, is not having it right now. Love in the Afternoon. Yeah, Gary Cooper, who is in High Noon, which is an amazing movie, an amazing western. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, and yeah, I'm gonna cook some dinner because I'm starving, and I'll be back to the marathon. I just gotta pause right now, and then it is 6:00 p.m. right now, so I'm gonna cook. Yo tengo hambre. But yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. That's the end of Love in the Afternoon. Let's share my thoughts on the movie. While I'm focusing, yeah. Awesome. So yeah, you can see I just got done watching Love in the Afternoon, and I really liked it. I liked it a whole lot. Gary Cooper, Audrey Hepburn, that's by Billy Wilder, and it's a very good combo of two great actors and one great filmmaker. and I really enjoy the story and how Audrey Hepburn character kind of fell in love with this man who was rich, and but the man, played by Gary Cooper, that have mixed feelings about this girl played by Audrey Hepburn. Is he, in love with her or not? And I really enjoyed watching them blossom in the movie. But one cons is that the age gap. I mean, Gary Cooper was a bit older than Audrey Hepburn in the movie. Audrey Hepburn was much younger, so I don't buy the love because of the age gap. I get it because Audrey Hepburn's young, and she fell in love with Gary Cooper character because of his richness, and the character that Gary Cooper plays in is very fascinating because she thinks he is very fascinating because of his style and uniqueness and how many girls that he's been with and yada yada yada. But I do enjoy the story overall. But it's the age gap that kind of threw me off. I'm like, okay, yeah, but I get it. It's that it was a different time. It was a different era than nowadays. Cause that age gap is it's not it's not good. It's not a good thing. But I keep moving. Yeah. Did I enjoy this? Yes. Did I love it? No. But what makes this movie worth watching is for the actors Audrey Hepburn and Gary Cooper, who both I really love watching them perform because they're great actors, especially Audrey Hepburn. I love watching them, and I do enjoy a good story. It is a good story, but I just don't buy the love between Gary Cooper character and Audrey Hepburn character. It's kind of like almost toxic, but not really because cause Audrey Hepburn character kind of like stalking. She been thinking about him a lot, and then Gary Cooper character he being on and off all the time. He been going out of places and all that. He doesn't necessarily need a place to settle because he's been going out many places and he's this rich kind of like he's not every man, but like he's rich. That's what I'm trying to say. But I do enjoy seeing Audrey Hepburn character. It is currently 9:10, and I really want to get into the very last Billy Wilder film for this Billy Wilderathon. Obviously, I'm not completing his filmography. There are other films that I have not seen that I do not currently own on Blu-ray. But yeah, my overall thoughts on Love in the Afternoon is really good. Love the characters. Well, the only character I like is Audrey Hepburn character, and I do like the voice-over narration by the detective who happened to turn out to be Audrey Hepburn character dad in the film. I actually like that actor telling the story of how this thing happened, this relationship happened, how it assisted in the story, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had a good time watching it. It's a very chill movie, but a very weird love movie, a very weird romantic movie, a very different type of romantic movie that the character is very unique, but obviously it's beautifully directed by Billy Wilder and beautifully performed by Audrey Hepburn and Gary Cooper. I just don't buy the love that these characters are into. I just don't buy it because of the age gap. Anyways, my thoughts on the movie, my final thoughts on the movie, I liked it a lot. I really do. I really enjoyed it. And now we go on to the very last film of this marathon. So let me grab my mug, which is right here. It's just one movie. I already know what movie it is. It is, drumroll please, I guess, Statlack 17, which I already have right here prepared. That is the last movie of this marathon, starring William Holden, Don Taylor, and Otto Preminger. Otto Preminger he's the filmmaker. I recently saw Bunny Lake is Missing, which a couple months ago, and I love that movie. And I really want to check out more of his filmography, directorial filmography, if you will. But I didn't know he was an actor when I got this. I'm like, oh, that name is familiar. He directed Bunny Lake is Missing, which is an amazing film. Love that film. I highly recommend seeing Bunny Lake is Missing. Anyways, let's get into it. Let's get into Stalag 17, my last film of this marathon, Billy Wilderathon. It could this movie end with a bang? If this movie can be amazing or disappointing. Well, we will see. It is currently 9:12. There you go, 9:12. So let's get right into it. Oh, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. That's the end of the Billy Wilderathon. Oh my gosh. I just finished watching Stalag 17. I can see, the big the end card. Stalag 17 being the last of the film for the Billy Wilderathon. And it was great. I was thoroughly engaged from the beginning to the end. Like, oh, it's so good. Otto Preminger is great. Especially William Holden, great. All the cast is an ensemble piece. It's a great cast with many great characters that have different personality into them, and it's a great film. Really great. I loved it. I had a great time watching it, and it's about this group of soldiers who were stuck in this concentration camp, if you will, and they each have their bunkers, and one of the bunkers has Otto Preminger character in it, but with a pretty cool twist into the story that in the bunker there's a traitor in them, and everybody in the soldiers, the community that they build, that they know each other of, trying to find who is that traitor is. And it's a great mystery who the traitor is. And it's kind of like a whodunit murder mystery. It kind of feel like that way in a World War II setting. I had a great time watching it, and what I love about this movie is that we as the audience knows who the traitor is, but the characters does not know who the traitor is yet until the end of the movie. And it's a pretty cool, enjoyable watch for me because I know who the traitor is, but not the characters is. Except one particular character. I'm not gonna spoil it what the detail who is the traitor and all that, because I want you guys to see it for yourself. It's a very entertaining film and a great way to end a marathon with Stalag 17. I had a great time watching it. I was engaged. Like, this is a very engaging movie. When the story kicks in, when the beginning of the movie kicks in, I was immediately paying attention to the story and to the characters and the situation they're in, and trying to figure out how to escape this. And it's like, who is the traitor? At first, like in the first second act of the movie, you want to know who is the traitor, and until the reveal happened, okay. It's had a very interesting storyline that's going on in the movie that made it so exciting to watch. And also, my other favorite aspect of the movie, like each of the characters we see in the bunker has a different own personality into them, and it's a very diverse group of characters here there, and it's really fun to watch that everybody in the actor that played the characters is different and unique on his own. Like Otto Preminger, he's like a suave. He's clean and nice and quiet most of the time. And you got Animal. That's the name of the character, Animal, who's like this crazy, like drunk dude. You know what I mean? Like there's different type of characters, almost like similar to 12 Angry Men. Like 12 Angry Men had 12 jurors, and 12 jurors are different personalities. It's kind of similar to that. And there's one scene I really enjoyed. There's some good moments. There's some funny moments as well. It takes place during Christmas, so they're celebrating Christmas. And Animal, the character, he's kind of sad and drunk. He just wanted to date this girl that he wanted to date, but it couldn't happen and all that. He's very drunk, and his friend, I believe Howard, or I forgot the name. He dressed up as a lady, he pretended to be a girl, and yeah, he's just drunk, and like he just thinks that that's the girl that he thinks. It's hilarious. My only criticism is that I kind of wish this movie was less jokes and focus more on the drama. I think that wouldn't work if they cut out Animal and his friend, to be honest, and cut the jokes down a little bit more. I mean, there's some funny moments. I really genuinely laugh some of the jokes and chuckle some of the jokes. But I kind of wish they cut down a little bit and focusing on the drama, because it is a very serious film most of the part, and especially through the third act of the film, like it gets serious and focusing on the dramatic acting, if you will. But overall, minor. Besides, some cons, it's more nitpicking than a con. But I really enjoyed it. I loved it. I had a great time, and this is another Billy Wilder hit, and it ended the marathon with a bang, and that's how I feel like it. So yeah, that's the end of day 5. 3 good movies, and yeah, Static 17 is great. I highly recommend. Check it out. And yeah, that would be the end of the marathon. 5 days, 11 Billy Wilder movies, all brand new to me, and I had a great time watching more Billy Wilder movies that I have not seen. And there are some more Billy Wilder movies I have not seen that is available on Blu-ray. I don't have it in my collection, but one day I'll get them, probably Christmas. Because there's some titles that we want to get on Blu-ray. But for now, this is good. I mean, the next couple of weeks I'm in the mood to watch me revisiting The Apartment, but that's not now because I want to focus on other movies. And yeah, 5 days, 11 Billy Wilder movies. What a journey. To wrap this up, if you are still sticking around watching this, if you took the time to watch the entire video, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this. And yeah, that's the end of the video, and I'm gonna close this up. And have a good one. Take care. I'm so happy.